Eulalie McKechnie Shin for leading the singing. As Mayor of River City, I welcome you, River Citizens, to the 4th of July exercises set up in the indoor here in Madison Gymnasium. Account the weather, 4 score. The members of the school board will now present a patriotic tableau. Oh, the members of the school board will not present a patriotic tableau. Some disagreement about costumes, I suppose. Instead, the Wonton Ye girls, or local wigwam of Hiawatha, will present a spectacle, My Wife, in which my wife, Eulalie McKechnie Shin, will take a leading part. Wonton Ye! Wonton Ye! Wonton Ye! Wonton Ye! I will now count to 20 in the Indian tongue. In, teen, toother, feather, feep. Oh! Oh, I'm shot! George, you shot me!
Who set off this cracker?
I know who did it. Tommy the Geelus did it. Tommy the Geelus did it.
Yes, it was Tommy the Geelus. Tommy the Geelus. I wouldn't move if I was you.
Mrs. Shin will recover. The Paints fireworks spectacle, last days of Pump the Eye, will take place only if the rain stops by 9:30.
How can it be raining? Didn't the paper predict fair? Sure did, Edward. That's why we all prepared for a storm.
The paper's accurate most of the time, and you know it, JC.
I wouldn't last long in the banking business being accurate most of the time.
Yes, members of the school board stop bickering in public.
All in the world that I said was
Never mind.
We heard there was a pool table in town.
Yes, I heard.
Now just a minute.
Is it a pool table or isn't it?
Will you allow me to get on with the exercises?
We're not going to do any more exercises till we get this pool table matter settled.
Let's protect our children. Resist sin and corruption. Smite that devil and keep our young boys pure. Yeah. May I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with this troll friends with the wave of my hand. This very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to warn as Ripsy Boys bend. Oh, think, my friends, how can you pool table or hope to people with the gold trombone? Ra ra ta 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 ra ra. Remember my friends when a handful of trumpet players did to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, Billy Paul walls coming tumbling. Oh, band will do, my friends. Oh, yes, I mean boys band. You hear me? I say River City's got a boys band. I mean teenagers today. Professor Harold Hill's on hand. River City's gonna have a boys band. As sure as the Lord made a little green apples, that band's gonna be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. You'll see the glitter crashing cymbals, and you'll hear the thunder rolling drums, and the shimmer of trumpets. Ta-ta-da! And you'll feel something akin to the electricity I once enjoyed. When Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, the great creator, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on the very same historic day. 76 trombones led the big parade, with 110 cornets close at hand. They're followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun, while 110 cornets right behind. There are more than 1,000 weeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper body, timpani, and horse to tune, thundering, all along. In the battery, thundering louder than before. Clarinets so reverse set. In troubadour, who'd improvise a full octave higher than the score. I'll show you how to break up a gang. Oh, young lady. Oh, miss. What is your name?
Anita. I don't have any idea. He was beckoning me. Gads.
Do you know Tommy DeHulis?
Well,
Tommy, this is Anita. Escort the young lady home. By way of the candy kitchen.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir. Eat Gads.
Professor, you're a pretty bright young fella. You made a couple of mistakes, though.
Oh, really?
Well, the mayor just happens to own the billiard parlor with the new pool table.
Oh, what was my other mistake?
That's Anita. She's the mayor's oldest girl.
Just a minute, Professor Hill. We'd like to have your credentials. We're the school board.
Academic certificates.
Nothing of the kind. We need letters and papers. Make him put up a bond. We need
we need a bond because if he makes
What am I hearing? Say ice cream.
Well, ice cream, but I don't sing them, man. If that's what...
All right, talk then. Down here.
Ice cream.
Talk slow.
Ice cream.
See, singers also stay talking.
now you. Ice cream. Ice cream.
Ladies, from now on, you'll never see one of those men without the other three.
Oh, Professor, you're wrong. Why, they've hated each other for 15 years.
Ice cream.
How can there be
any sin and sincere
in love? suppose you live alone or anything.
No.
I've got some wonderful caramels over at the hotel.
Mr. Hill!
Professor Hill.
Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying one on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana, gold medal class of '05.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? Another thing, Mr. Hill, I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town, and I think it's only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books in there which may very well give me some interesting information about you.
Oh, Professor Hill, we're all agog. Simply agog. I'm the Cupid.
Everyone's so excited about the band.
I'm Ethel Toffelmeyer. And this is Mrs. Squires and Mrs. Six. And of course he met Eulalie McKechnie Shin. I'm Marian's wife. Isn't it exciting, Eulalie?
Oh, I could not say, oh no, I could not say at this time. My husband will wish to investigate, and naturally, I'm reticent. Oh yes, I am reticent.
I understand, Mrs. Shin, but you see, part of my music plans include a committee. No, wait, do that again, Mrs. Shin. Your foot, the way you raised it just now.
Oh, well, I have a bunion there that bothers.
Oh, what grace, what natural flow of rhythm, what expression of line and movement.
Mr. Hill!
You must accept the chairmanship of auxiliary classic dance, mustn't you, ladies?
Oh, yes, Eulalie, you must.
Every move you make, Mrs. Shin, despite still starting. Will you say yes, Mrs. Shin?
Oh, Eulalie McKechnie Shin. Well, that's dancing. Well...
Then you accept?
Oh, yes, and I would like to say...
Now the young lady who plays the piano, Marian Paroo, I believe. After all, she is a librarian.
Pig a little tongue, little cheep 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 chop. A little more pig a little tongue, little cheep 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 chop. A little more pig a little tongue, little cheep 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 chop. Pig a little tongue, little cheep 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 cheep. Professor, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee. Of course I shouldn't tell you this unless she advocates the dirty books.
Dirty books!
Runaways!
Balzac!
And the worst thing, of course I shouldn't tell you this, but...
I'll tell.
The man that's on my street, let me tell.
Stop! I'll tell. She made brazen overtures to a man who never had a friend in this town, so she came here. Old Miser Madison.
Miser Madison, Madison Gymnasium, Madison Picnic Park, Madison Hospital. That Miser Madison?
Exactly. Who do you think he was anyway?
Well, I should say, show off. Gave the library too, didn't he?
That's just it. When he died, he left the library building to the city. But he left all the books to her.
She was seen going and coming from his place.
Oh, yes. That woman made brazen overtures with the Ginchedge guarantee. She had a golden glittered eye and silver voice with counterfeit ring. Just melts her down and you'll feel a lump of lead as cold as steel here where a woman's heart should be. He left River City, the library building, but he left all the books to her. Chaucer, Rabelais,
Balzac.
just come in here. We need your credentials.
Yes, of course. I have just what you want over at the hotel. Come with me. Good night, ladies.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now.
Miss Paroo, do you realize you have a facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso?
I don't know if I understand you entirely, Professor.
If your boy has that same firm chin and those splendid cheek muscles, by George, not that he could ever be really great, you understand, but...
Oh, is that so? And in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Well, you see, all the really good cornet players were Irish. O'Clark, O'Mendez, O'Klein.
But Professor, we are Irish.
No, really? That clinches it. Sign here. Fine. That would be $7 earnest money. Nothing more. Due until the first installment at the opening of band practice. Thank you. And I'll need the measurements for his band uniform.
His uniform?
Hello, son.
Would it have
A stripe? Certainly, my boy. A wide red stripe on each side. What do you think of that?
You'll have to excuse Winthrop, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. So if you get him to play in the band, it will be a miracle. Where are you from, Professor?
Gary, Indiana. In fact, Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Was she now?
Gold medal class of '05. Why, Miss Paroo.
Mr. Hill,
He wants to put Winthrop in the band.
do you burst into everyone's home like this?
Marian.
We're not interested.
Now, why not let the boy's father